This bomb will go off in 10 seconds. You're listening to the PipeBomb podcast with James, Nick, Gigi, Josh, Sam, and Tom. Ring the bell. 1.
Got an A?
I got an A.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, let's get this rolling, guys.
Yes, I'm ready to go. And this is episode 55, guys, just to let you know.
Woo!
55!
Alright, hit it off, Nick.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 55 of the PipeBomb podcast. I am Nick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by the Brand, Sam Pelly. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very hungover, but I'm good.
Oh, that's typical.
And we're all Christmas party, so leave me alone.
Oh, okay. I hear you, girl. The Christmas parties are going to be coming up here soon. I will be getting my Brie mode on. But speaking of Brie mode, hey James, how you doing?
Hey, what up? Why do I get the Brie mode?
Because you've been out and about, girl.
Well, I've been living my life.
Mm-hmm.
Living the vida loca.
That's what they call it these days.
Listen, don't put it out there in the world. The listeners are all going to think I'm some crazy freak bitch. But it ain't even like that.
Well, listen, we'll just have to wait till season 4, Total Divas.
Yeah,
for that
wait for Total Divas.
But yeah, anyways, listeners, I just wanted to thank everybody. We finally reached over 200 subscribers. Actually, we're up to 213 subscribers right now. So thank you guys. You have been killing it. You guys have just been slaying it, actually. And I'm just so happy. And welcome to all the new listeners and all the new subscribers. And if you're new to this, we have timestamps down in the description for all of our topics if you want to just get right to it. But aside from that, Behind the Shade, that will be coming here shortly. I feel like that's going to be like our end of the year kind of tribute. Do you have anything to say about that, James? Or?
Yeah, definitely end of year.
Yeah, I feel like that's appropriate.
I'm so excited.
And we're going to have another... Are we going to do the countdown of our favorites for the year? Something like that?
Oh, like a 2015 review?
Somebody, I don't know. I think it was Gigi that was talking about it. I don't remember. Somebody was saying something about it in the group.
It was Tom.
Oh, was it Tommy?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't remember.
Our thoughts go out to Tom as well. He's really quite ill at the moment.
Oh, poor Tom.
So a lot of thoughts go to Tom right now.
Yeah, send him your love on Twitter if you haven't have him on Twitter yet. And speaking of our Twitter, nice little plug, our official Twitter, @_RealPipeBomb. Sam and I are currently taking control of that, and we are just being super shady on there. So if you guys haven't followed us, definitely do that. There's so much fun. There's like exclusive gifts. There's bombshells of the day, pipe bombs of the day, gifts of the day. There's polls that you guys can vote for. There's just a lot of stuff that you guys can interact with. So definitely go follow us on there. Aside from that, one last thing, Josh, he has been talking about the fan art special I mentioned about a month ago. He's been super busy with his school and his training right now, but I think he mentioned that he'll be getting that done in the next couple weeks or so. So stay tuned for that.
Couple days, actually.
Couple days. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, get ready.
Okay, I'm excited. He's been so secretive about what his diva is that he did his drawing.
I think he's going to do Lana.
I think he'll do Charlotte.
You think it's Charlotte?
I think it's Naomi.
Oh.
I'll put like $10 in now and winner takes all.
Girl, I don't have $10 to give.
Wait a minute.
I don't have dollars because I'm in the UK.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. I say we all have different currencies. I was like, what's going on?
Oh, wow, we're so international. Well,
when am I going to get my
Look at the World of Nations, whatever they're called now.
League of Nations, yeah.
That's what we are.
We're the Shade of Nations. There we go. But other than that, let's get right into it. Is there any other thing you guys want to mention before we get into our topics for today?
No, let's roll it.
Are you munching over there, Sam?
I got crisps. Chips, you call them. I'm so hungry.
What do you guys
this
call it?
This hangover's kicking my ass.
What do you guys call it?
Crisps.
Crisps?
Yeah.
I got a bag of crisps here.
We don't do it like that. You know how common I am. I don't say, a bag of crisps.
What do you say?
Crisps. That's what they're called.
I just call it a bag of chips.
Anyways, let's get into Raw. Unfortunately, it hasn't been that exciting as of late. The ratings have been just on a downpour with our current champion, Sheamus, right now. But aside from that, our divas have been really cool. So, James, do you remember anything about what's been going on with Raw? Do you want to cover Charlotte and Paige? Because I know she's your girl, and there's a lot that's been going on with her and her character recently. So.
But real quick, when you said that Raw has been like in the toilet as of late, Raw's been in the toilet for a good time now. It's been years. Like, nothing's ever popped off. They had the whole Seth Rollins and Kane's. Like, they act like Seth Rollins leaving is the most devastating thing. What entertaining was Seth Rollins doing? Granted, he is a great character, but he was feuding with freaking Kane, for God's sake. Like, it was so terrible. So Raw has been in the toilet for a good time now. But the only thing that's peaked on Raw in the past couple of months has been the Divas division. That's the only thing that's popping on Monday Night Raw. That's the only reason why I tune in, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Freaking Charlotte. My girl Charlotte has finally found her spot in the Divas division. And I'm so happy with it. Because I remember, Nick, a couple of months ago, we were talking about when Charlotte would debut onto the main roster, and you were saying that I didn't want them to pair her with her dad at all. And you were talking about, like, if they pair her up with her dad, I would like her to either churn on her dad or be heel or something. And I was like, yeah, I can see that happening. But now I can see, like, somewhat kind of what you said, but now Flair is with her as a heel, and I love it. I freaking love it. I love how they walk out together. Even her Instagram caption, when she put them out together, she said she put the caption, "Diamonds are forever." And then when Flair was in there with Paige, and he told her, "Oh, we're Flairs. We're champions. We don't have to fight her today." And then I just love how pompous and conceited she is with her dad, and how, like, she's on top of the world, and she owns the name Flair, that they are the dirtiest players in the game. I just love the evolution of Charlotte as of late. It's been on point. And Paige is like, I don't care about the heels and faces. I know a lot of people are like, so who's the face? Yeah. Who's the heel? Who's this? Who's that? And I'm like, who cares? You know what I mean? We finally have a storyline where these two divas genuinely do not like each other. It's been personal. You have Paige slapping her dad on Monday Night Raw, and Flair, get her! Get her! Charlotte runs into the ring and starts attacking. Like, it was just so perfect. So I really don't care who's a face and who's a heel. I just like that two badass women wrestlers are going at it, and there's a meaning. They both want to be Divas champion. So I'm here for it for days. What do you think about this, Sam?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm sadly one of these people that have kind of dropped off watching Raw. Like in SmackDown, it's just not exciting me as much as it used to. Because I'm all here for like NXT and all that kind of stuff, but I think maybe probably all of us are. But I'm really glad that they're finally giving Charlotte some depth, because we all knew she was like Flair's daughter, obviously, but they're kind of really running with it now, and I like how it's going. But I haven't seen the little standoff thing this week, so I can't really pass comment.
Oh, you didn't see Raw this week?
No.
Oh, you better catch that segment before if you watch TLC this Sunday.
I'll be watching it Monday night because I'm in work.
Oh, okay.
And it's the finale of Quantico, so I need to watch that.
Oh, I don't know that show. But yeah, my whole opinion on Charlotte, I didn't really comment when she actually did make her turn on Becky when she had her match, and I just thought that was perfect, because I agree with you, James, and I agree with you, Sam. It's really, currently right now, Charlotte, when she got onto the main roster, they just, excuse me, Sam.
What?
You are munching and I can't talk.
Sorry.
That's okay. Anyway.
He's like, I
will just mute myself when I'm not talking.
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, so yeah, regardless, like when Charlotte had that turn, it's really good for her character, because the established divas on the main roster right now, Sasha is the most over diva. So eventually we do know that Sasha and Charlotte are going to feud. And with Sasha's character being the heel, like her actual persona, and Charlotte trying to be over as a face, it just wasn't working. They put the title on her way too quickly. But regardless of that, I really like this character now that Ric Flair's with her, and I see on SmackDown, like, Brian Saxton or somebody was commenting, they're like, oh, maybe over Thanksgiving dinner, they were talking about the Flair Championship Dynasty and, like, giving her a few pointers and tips and stuff like that. So I feel like adding Ric Flair into this feud really adds more uniqueness to this feud in a sense, because it makes more personal, like you mentioned, James, with Paige slapping her own father, and, like, I'm just really liking Ric Flair on the mic because he always puts over Charlotte, and now with him being in a Divas feud, he's putting over the other women as well. So it's a win-win situation, and I'm actually more excited for this Sunday between those two than I was with the Survivor Series match.
You know
But
what,
yeah,
Is it just a regular match between them?
yeah.
Oh, and I was going to say as well, do you reckon that maybe they'll get Paige's parents involved? Because they're wrestlers too. They are known. It'd be nice to have them involved.
I think down the line, Paige's parents will be introduced some way. I see it coming, like, her mom would probably take a bump or something, like, have a diva attack her mom, like Sasha. That would be perfect.
Oh
But
my God, I would
speaking
love
of
that.
Sasha, you know, Nick, with you making that mention with Sasha being, like, the over diva right now, because it's true, she is. Do you guys think that WWE is preparing Charlotte to be this heel diva and Sasha as the babyface diva as they build her up as a babyface? Because now she's kind of like a tweener with Team Bad, because the fans freaking love the girl. So you can't deny that. But they're still going to keep Sasha's sassiness and her viciousness. And I love... You know what they remind me of? Because now we can get into Sasha Banks versus Brie Bella, I think it was, right?
Yes.
So, you know what they remind me of? You guys ever watch Proud Family?
Yeah.
Like, the way
I haven't.
The cartoon.
It's like this black family cartoon.
Oh my God, yes, I did. I used to
Yeah.
watch that as a kid all the time.
Yeah, there was Penny Proud and Dijon
Yes.
and the other guy. Like, the way that the Team Bad cut that promo reminded me of it was like so animated when Tamina was like, I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna whip some, and they're like, oh, girls, no. And then Sasha's like, this is PG, girl. Like, it was so cute and funny, very quirky and animated. So I can see the direction that they're going in with Team Bad to be like this quirky, bad, sassy, but you still love them, kind of the New Day female faction. So I can see them building Sasha up as that to go up against a cocky prick of a diva, Charlotte, with her dad as her mouthpiece. Like,
Do you think we'll get that for Mania then?
I think that's the appropriate match, and those are the two divas that absolutely deserve that spot.
Ooh, I have some tea for y'all if you want to hear it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I heard that apparently on Ric Flair's podcast, he heard backstage that the rumors are that Charlotte is going to face either Sasha Banks or Bayley at this year's WrestleMania.
So if he's putting it out there, they ain't going to go with that.
Yep, agreed.
They're not going to go with it because I was listening to Sam Robinson's podcast, and he was even talking about, because, you know, he has one of the most popular, most listened to podcasts next to Stone Cold and Jericho. And he said everything he mentions on his show, that WWE always goes the opposite direction, which I think is why they keep dipping into our pool over here in TPP, because we're not as big.
We're not as well known yet.
Yes. So I was like, those little bastards. But anyways, those are the two divas that deserve that spot, would be Sasha Banks and Charlotte, period. They've put the Divas division on the map the past 3 years. And Bayley just as well, but Bayley just peaked. Like, let's be real. Bayley just peaked when she had that match with Sasha. But Sasha has been there. Sasha has, she elevated it to another level.
Here's my thing. Sorry to cut you off, but I definitely agree. I feel like at this year's WrestleMania, it deserves to be Charlotte with Ric Flair in her corner versus Sasha Banks. And I also know that NXT is doing like a kind of a WrestleMania special themselves that Friday. So I feel like
Bayley. Is that the Dallas one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that advertised today.
Yeah, so Bayley. I feel like the perfect way to establish, they still have Bayley. Bayley is the hottest thing down in NXT right now, right? So keep her down there. She's established herself as the top girl. She needs to feud against Asuka eventually. So why not have them have their NXT Mania feud be Asuka and Bayley, and then on WWE have Sasha and Charlotte. That's what I would do.
Yep. Bayley, NXT. Bayley doesn't need NXT. NXT needs Bayley right now.
Yes, definitely.
So Bayley is going to be with NXT until probably after Mania. Bayley's definitely not. Come on, it would be so stupid. They just brought up Sasha Charlotte and Becky Lynch, who hasn't even had a WrestleMania match yet, to add on a new diva, like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
I feel like there may be an opportunity, like an appearance for Bayley to get up on the main roster because she's been working a lot of the live events recently, and like I feel like as a special, like, oh, here's showcasing the women's champion, maybe before like a big match on NXT, because they did that in the past when they had Sasha and Charlotte as champions. So can't see why not they wouldn't do that with her.
Bayley come in and beat Natty or something.
I think Bayley will pop up after Mania, maybe before SummerSlam. That's what I think. Bayley's going to be in between the gap of Mania and SummerSlam. And I don't think the main roster's ready for Bayley yet, because Bayley is still kicking ass at NXT. NXT needs her.
Yeah, there's no rush with her.
No rush.
You know what,
she
those girls
coming up though.
Oh yeah.
She won't. No, I don't think she will.
What?
I don't think Bayley will be the next girl up though.
On the main roster? No,
Yeah,
I think it's going to be
Carmella.
I think it's Carmella.
They're going to bring Enzo and Cass up.
Yeah,
They've got to.
They definitely are.
I feel like they still need to have their NXT run. I feel like they'll be brought up after, like, right after WrestleMania.
I don't think they're going to win on Sunday, and I don't think they should.
Agreed.
I feel like they just got the belts on Dash Wilder and the other dude, and
Dash and Dawson.
Yeah, they're just peaking now. Like, they're actually a good team. They're very formed. They're formed so well together.
They're so physical, and I really... we'll get into them a little bit later.
What is that thing? Fists before something. I love it. Something, I don't know, whatever they say. But anyways, back to Brie and Sasha. That match was fun. I loved that match. I thought it was really, really fun. What did you think about it, Nick?
Yeah, they have really great chemistry, and you know what? We've been giving Brie a lot of credit lately, and she really deserves it. Like, she's been picking up her in-ring work, and that's probably due to working with Becky and Charlotte and Sasha every single week with Naomi. Like, Naomi's been picking up her ring skills as well, like Alicia, too. Like, all these girls have been awesome, but this match has been great, and I knew that the fans were really looking for Sasha, so it was good to see Team Bad on the outside, too. I like their dynamic of kind of them snatching the girls each time in the ring, so I just loved it. And was this when Alicia got snatched?
I think it was a tag match on Monday night. Was it?
Was it a tag match on Monday night?
I think it was.
Oh,
Naomi got the pin. She hit the rear view.
Oh, yeah, that big old rear view.
Yeah, it was a tag match, because the week prior was Sasha versus Brie.
Right, there we go.
Alicia Fox ate that super kick.
Oh, that was a brutal super kick. But yeah, I did like the tag team match as well, I guess I could say. Like, I like the chemistry between all four girls. Naomi had kind of little moments where she looked kind of like the weaker link out of the girls. But aside from that, yeah, I just thought it was a fun match. And good for, I think Sasha and Naomi won. So I'm happy for Team Bad picking up that momentum.
I like,
Oh, sorry, one more thing I just want to add. I feel like they need to incorporate Team Bad somehow at TLC this Sunday because it's in Sasha's hometown. And regardless, in that Charlotte Paige match, they're going to be chanting, "We want Sasha." So they need to do something with her.
She'll probably have like a pre-match or something against Brie or Becky or someone.
Maybe. Or maybe a backstage segment with the New Day or something like that. Like, I'm loving Team Bad and the New Day. Like, that's another thing I could comment after the match. Them coming down. I don't like the whole unicorn thing with New Day, but I love all their chemistry together, and it was just fun to see them in the ring.
You don't like it? Well, that's one of the top-selling merches right now. They already sold out. People have been buying those things.
The unicorn horns?
Yes. It's
great.
Oh, Lord.
And the socks. New Day is selling really well with their merchandising.
They have socks?
Oh, I'd like to get their socks.
I want to put over Brie real quick. All right. Whoever is working with Brie, maybe it's Daniel Bryan, helping her place her. You know, Brie's signatures have always been awkward for me, the way she sets them up. The placement at her last match, freaking phenomenal. One after the other, it flowed so well. So whoever helped her place that, kudos to you.
You know who I think it is? I think it's Sarah Del Rey, because I'm pretty sure she's up on the main roster right now, and Sarah Stock is down in NXT helping those girls. Just based off of Breaking Ground, like, that's what I see.
I don't know. Maybe. I want to know. I really want to know. That's the thing. If it is her, because, you know, it was a big improvement. It could be her. Because it was like, the placement for Brie was like, it actually made sense. I was like, yeah, this is believable. I could see something like this happen. What did she do? She she did something. She gave her a bulldog or something, and Naomi's like head went right into the middle rope or something.
Yeah, she did. So she did the bulldog, and then she transitioned into her yes kicks, and then she did a drop kick into the ropes, and she like smacked her head off the rope, and then the running knee. So
yeah, it was on point. So Brie, kudos to you. Kudos to Brie. I have to give her props.
Well done, girl.
There you go. Blake's gonna be happy.
Hey, his girls are doing well. They are, and I'm not a hater. Like the Rosa Mendes shit. Like, really, Rosa Mendes is like, she was garbage, and I'm gonna tell you she's garbage. But
that girl's pregnant. She's out of the way now.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just hate on a diva. I never have. And Brie, I used to give her a hard time because her mic skills were just god awful. But even if she's been improving on the mic and her ring work, so I have to give it to Brie. She's been phenomenal. She has.
Good for you.
Good.
Finally looking like a damn vet, for God's sake. Where's
Natty?
Natty?
You've been there for 8 years, girl. It's about damn time.
Where is Natty?
That's another question I wanted to ask you guys. Where the hell is Natty? Ever since it seemed like Cesaro got injured, Natty got injured. Like, what happened to Natty? And what happened with this Team Bad and Natty feud with them attacking her backstage? Like, they just dropped that out of the blue.
I don't know.
I'm kind of bothered. Like, is it her decision to be out? Like, with TJ being injured, is she helping her man? Like, that's what I want to know. And there was no, like, storyline into her exit. It's just like Sasha put her in the bank statement, and that was the last time we saw her with the sunglasses. That classical gif. That's it.
Yeah.
That gif is a
That gif is on our official Twitter account, people, if you want to go over to that.
I love when Naomi put it on Brie, and Brie smacked it right out of her face real quick. And I was like, yes, Brie, don't let these girls disrespect you.
I love when Team Bad does that. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like kind of like the old Beautiful Day trio when they would put the paper bag over the head. But like, I'm liking the ratchet sunglasses on the girls instead as Sasha's applying the bank statement. Like, I just feel like that's just so like, ugh.
It's humiliating. Like,
yeah.
Bitch.
But yeah, so what do you think? What do you guys think is going to happen with Sasha or Team Bad this Sunday, or anything this Sunday with them?
Do the New Day have a match?
I believe they do. Yes, they do. It's a triple threat ladder match against the Usos and the Lucha Dragons.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they had something to do with that. I don't know. You could have Naomi distract the Usos or something.
I don't think
damn.
I don't think they're gonna get the women involved.
No,
I don't think they'll be involved regardless. But if they did, it's an idea.
That would be fun.
Unless they get involved in the TLC match, like the actual match between Charlotte and Paige, but then it'll be just a bit of a clusterfuck.
No, I don't think they're gonna be involved. I think they're gonna do something different, something backstage. Maybe they can set up something. Maybe Brie Bella and Alicia Fox. Maybe a backstage catfight. Like, it's Sasha's
I would love that.
That'd be a great way to bring it back.
A Team Bad beatdown.
Yeah, it would be great. So,
what's going on with our Becky?
Becky has been doing everything. She got to win on SmackDown.
I know, but I've seen that she had the little Raw Fallout thing online.
Oh my God! Everybody's.
What was that?
All right,
I love Becky. Becky's my girl, but
this is WWE messing things up once again.
Yep.
She had some backup. She lost the match with Sasha, and then she went backstage. She cut like a little stupid promo with Big E, and she was like all happy in it and blah blah blah. So people were like, "Oh, why is she happy after losing a match?" That WWE is not protecting their talents, they're not protecting the wins and losses, and that she just looked ridiculous after she lost the match and not taking it seriously. So, even I was confused. I'm like, didn't she just lose a match with Sasha cheating, but she's backstage laughing, making jokes with Big E? Like, it's so stupid.
She had the one interview with, was it Tom Phillips? And she was like,
I think so.
Talking about Charlotte and Paige, the little conversation. She was like, we were all brought up together, and I'm just going to put me goggles on and take over. And we was like, what?
Oh, yeah, I seen that. She's very, like...
goggles on.
She's like kind of that quirky diva that they tried to make Emma a couple of years ago, and it was a flop. Like, they're trying to make her the quirky one out of the bunch, but I do agree, like, she's kind of nonchalant with like her win-losses or like how the other divas are affecting her. Like I really wanted to see Becky be the special guest ref between these two girls like this Sunday. That would have been better, but I do like Ric Flair's inclusion in that, so I'll pass with that. But yeah, I just feel like Becky, they're kind of building her up slowly. They're giving her a lot of wins lately and a lot of airtime and match time. So I'll give time with her. But yeah, she just needs, like, she's great on the mic. So, and just a little mention, if anybody's heard her on Talk is Jericho, that was awesome.
It's amazing.
It was so good. It was one of the best ones. And you know what? I think it was my favorite Diva Talk is Jericho interview, next to Sasha's. You know what?
Yeah, Sasha's was my favorite.
I think Becky's was my favorite. My worst was Melina's. Oh my god, hers was
on JR's, yeah.
Like, Melina, like, you know, with all the drama that she's been going with lately, with Lucha Underground, and people thinking that she was difficult to work with and blah, blah, blah.
I heard that was a whole bunch of BS. And
That's what she says. That's what she says. And then...
And John Morrison commented on it.
Of course he's going to have her back. But,
saying that there's no issues with her and Lucha and she's still good.
I don't know. I feel like Melina's a little bit of a liar. I feel like she's not honest. I really do.
Because all the drama she went through while she was with the company.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a dumb bitch, Melina. Like, I'm not. And I really get aggravated that she tries to, like, fucking play with us. Like,
she plays the victim a lot with these scenarios. And it's kind of like, how many times does, like, the sheep that cries wolf or something?
Yeah, hit dogs will always howl. And I don't know what's going on with her, but I find her not to be very credible. I love her as a cat. And then she goes, oh, people really believed in my character. Like, girl, bye. You are your character. You know what I mean? She said
you were just being yourself.
Yeah, but, you know, her character was freaking amazing. I would respect her more if she was just her real, authentic self. That's when I would be like, I don't care. That's my girl. That's my girl. I stick by her. Yeah, she's a bitch. And she could back it up in the ring. This, that, and the third. But, like, I don't believe this whole innocent act Miss Melina has going on.
Yeah, I'm sweet little Miss Melina. I don't know if that's real.
That whole
I watched, like, a video online of her talking before she had her first match after leaving.
Isn't it so
the
forced?
WWE? Yeah. And it was just so fake.
It is fake.
Oh, hi, guys. Today we're going to talk about farts.
Like, shut up. Shut up, Melina. Shut up. Like, I love her to death as a character, but her as Melina the person, I feel like I don't know you. And you had an hour interview with JR, and I don't know anything, because everything JR asked you, oh, I don't really remember. Like, Melina, you're a liar.
I am loving your Melina impression.
I was going to say, it's really quite scarily good.
But here's the thing that it really hurts me, because I love Melina the character. That's one of my favorite divas ever.
Yeah.
Did you see her new hairstyle?
I don't like it. I hate her gear. I think her gear
is it the short bob?
Yeah.
It's like the short blonde bob now.
Oh, she's blonde
now. I've not seen her blonde.
Yeah, she went blonde.
I unfollowed her on Twitter because I just couldn't. I did. I'm sorry. Like, I love her as a character. She'll always be one of my favorite diva characters, but she's no longer with WWE. So I'm just like, what's the point? She aggravates me. She annoys me.
So if she comes up on Lucha and stuff, are you going to kind of like follow that?
She's not on Lucha. They don't want to work with her anymore.
I'm not going to agree with that until I see it, because I've heard a lot of stuff about Lucha and what's going on with storyline wise. So
why? What do you have to say?
I'm not saying nothing.
Why? Go ahead. I want to know.
There's a couple new signees for Lucha Underground Season 2 that are female.
Cheerleader Melissa.
Pardon?
Isn't it Cheerleader Melissa and...
Yeah, Cheerleader Melissa, Taya Valkyrie. She's like a Canadian Mexican luchadora. She's kind of trashy looking, but I'm really excited just to have another female character. But I did hear that Melina and Johnny Mundo are supposed to have this storyline together once they come back, and then they're eventually going to be separating them because Lucha doesn't want to have them together because WWE had it. So they're going to initially just start that because they brought her in that way.
So is it true that Melina's gone or not? Like, what's going on?
I don't think it's true yet. Like, I don't know.
Why did she confirm it and say that she's gone?
We'll have to find out.
Do you know anything, Nick? Don't play with me.
Don't play with boy.
I'm not playing. I just know that Melina is going to at least be there for Lucha Underground Season 2. She has to.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's all I'm saying, because Lucha Underground is one of my favorite things, and there's... I'm not even going to say no more. Let's move on to something else.
I still love Melina the character. Don't get it twisted, guys.
Yeah.
But I don't like Melina the person. I separate the two.
Okay. That seems fair.
All right.
Good
So
Melina chat, guys.
what else?
Good Melina chat.
Yeah, good Melina shade there. Let's talk about TLC predictions real quick. If you want to. Roman Reigns, Sheamus TLC match.
Who
What do you
cares?
think?
Sheamus.
Ew.
Who cares?
I don't care. I'm not going to watch it.
Sheamus will win.
What about that triple threat ladder match? I think that will be fun, to be honest. I'm going to watch that one.
Yeah, I'll watch it. It's really frustrating me. I just kind of want Lucha Dragons to be the champions, but I'm kind of liking New Day recently, so...
Yeah, I think New Day's going to win it, but I like the Lucha Dragons more so Kalisto, so it would be good.
Because he had his good little push during the tournament, didn't he, for the World Championship?
Yeah, he beat your bay.
Let's not. But, I'd like to see him carry on doing well.
Yeah, so I think they're going to have a really good showing. I just hope Sin Cara doesn't botch the hell, because you know him in ladder matches, so...
That was all Sin Cara, though. This is like the Hunico.
That's true, but I've seen him botch a couple times, too. I think it's that mask, to be honest.
You can't see shit.
You can't see shit in there. What else is... Oh, Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio.
Who cares?
Is that for the title?
That's for the title, yeah. And Alberto, ripped little Zeb Coulter backstage, and he's like, I'm done with you. And he's like, I'm no longer a part of you, blah, blah, blah. So I'm happy that they're separated. But now it looks like Jack Swagger and Zeb are going to be paired back together. So I think that may happen in this match. But I'm pretty sure Alberto's going to win.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Okay. I'd like Jax to win. I don't think he will.
Ew, you're the only one that likes Jack Swagger.
He's a little bit hot.
Ew, no he is not.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, where's a gift when you need it? What else is there?
The Divas.
Well, I was going to save them to the end because they're the best. Oh, the whole cluster mess of the Wyatt family and the ECW oldies. I hope the Wyatt family just win because they need to have some momentum.
Yeah, the Wyatt family definitely needs to win. I'm tired of WWE burying them at pay-per-views. They never win at pay-per-views. And it's annoying, and I hope that they put away the Dudley Boys. And I hope Bubba Ray turns heel on Devon, have a storyline with Devon, break up from Devon. WWE will send Devon down to NXT and help train up new tag teams coming up, and have Devon have a single run. I mean, Bubba Ray. He needs a singles run.
Here's what I see with them. I see them getting their 10-time tag team championship run at WrestleMania and then go for a month or two and then drop it and then your idea. But I feel like they're going to get that 10-time tag team run. That's the only reason why they came back, I feel like. So, but yeah, I definitely agree. Wyatt family, they desperately need to win because it's they have so much build in all these promos and it's Bray Wyatt's so convincing and it's but how can you be convinced if he just loses every single pay-per-view? There's never momentum that goes on to the Wyatt family. So I feel like they need to establish themselves with titles, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, let's go to the Divas, the meat and potatoes, as James would say.
You've missed 2 matches out. I've just looked online then.
Oh, what? Oh, Rusev and Ryback?
Yeah, and Ryback's going to lose. I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah, I'm happy, but I'm... Oh!
And Owens and Ambrose as well.
Oh, I hope... Is that a ladder match or a table match? Or?
Singles.
Oh, damn. They dropped the ball on that. Is there any tables matches this year?
The
8-man tag is a table elimination.
Oh my god. What a mess. Okay, well, yeah, I definitely feel like Kevin Owens needs to hold on to that title till WrestleMania.
I don't know.
Would you have Dean hold on to that?
Yeah.
Why?
I'd let Dean have it.
Why?
Because I think Owens can do something better.
Like what?
Are you kidding me?
I want Owens for champion.
Dean is so whack. Dean is whack, 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 and boring.
No, but I want Owens to be world champion.
No, the only reason why, yeah, he is going to be the world champion soon, eventually. And I can tell that WWE's positioning him and being the hot heel that they have, because they ain't doing anything with Bray Wyatt but have him lose and put other people over that's been over.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the next guy that they're building up. There's been rumors that he's going up against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's what I've been hearing. So it would be nice to have him and Brock Lesnar for the Intercontinental title. That's a match I want to see. That's a match people will pay for to watch. Not fucking Dean Ambrose. Like, ugh, he's whack. He sucked. His chemistry is whack in the ring. His ring psychology is in the toilet. Like, I just can't with Dean. He's terrible. I wish they would let him go.
I'm so glad that Gigi isn't here.
She would be ripping you a new one.
Same with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is so boring.
He's getting pretty dry. Does he have a match this Sunday?
No. He looks like a dirty mop. Like
he does. That hair needs to go.
And then what the hell is his Twitter about?
I don't know. I don't follow him.
I don't follow that.
He's like quoting tweets of people like that are tweeting him, and he's like, "Ha blocked" on all of them.
Maybe people are just so over him too and bored, and I'm tired of this. Tyler Breeze is just sinking in the Dolph Ziggler pool. Like, it's so annoying. They have like
here's sorry to cut you off though, but here's the really frustrating thing with WWE. It's like Tyler Breeze, he desperately needed to come up to the main roster. They put him with Summer. It's like they need to have storylines planned for these characters instead of just like letting them sink and let's have him have a series of matches with Ziggler for 3 months. Like, come on now. And like, because Tyler Breeze has so much charisma and so much potential that they could put him backstage segments and like all these other things, and there's just nothing.
And since they paired Summer up with him, they don't let Summer say a word. Like, she never
doesn't speak at all now.
It's so stupid. And like, all they do is they come out and they sit out at his VIP section and watch Ziggler matches. It's like, who gives a damn? Let's have a backstage segment. Let's have them get involved backstage or something. Let's have Summer Rae do some talking. You know what I mean? Like, let's have them. And then I'm so sick of Breeze coming out first without Summer. They need to walk out together. I need to see Breeze's fur boots walking out, and then I need to see Summer's sexy legs coming out too at the same time. It's like, come on, WWE, wake the hell up. That's why your ratings are in the damn toilet, sticking to the same old routine. It's like so aggravating. It's aggravating. Same match, back to back. I can't even decipher the matches. I can't even tell you which match was what, because they're all the same. Especially when it comes to Dolph Ziggler and his overselling. He oversells. He has
good matches. I will give him that. I like the matches that him and Breeze have been having, but there's just no story with it. Like, and the thing is, like, I agree, Summer needs to have more involvement, not only on the mic, but just involvement in the matches itself. Like, that's the thing with heel managers, especially divas. Like, remember Melina? Like, we were talking about her back in the day. She was one of the best heel managers because she would get up there, slap you, hit you with her boot, choke you out with her legs. Like, you know what? She was very physical, and she got the heat from the crowd. And it's like, Summer can do that easily as well, but they're just not incorporating her in the matches. And I don't know if that's the superstar's fault or if it's just management behind stage. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like they're really dropping the ball with that. But yeah, let's go on to the last match here, the Divas match. So this is exciting. I'm excited for this match. But James, who do you think is going to win this match? What do you kind of think is going to go down in this match?
This is going to be a good match. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I love that Ric Flair is going to be out there with my girl. So it's going to be interesting. And I love their entrance together. And my girl just looks like a champion. She just is. Like, she looks like she was born to do this. And she is a Flair. And I love her new heel hairstyle, how she has a half up, half down. And I think that's very smart that she's changing her hairstyle now that her character's transitioning so people can separate the two. Like Trish Stratus did it with her hair. Mickie James did it with her hair so people will know the two when you're a heel and when you're Same with Melina. Melina did it too. But, I don't know. I know Charlotte's going to win, but, I don't know. I don't want the match to end. I want it to go on forever. I really love this feud. I'm here for it. I have no hate. A lot of people are throwing shade into this feud, but I love it. I'm here for the match. I'm just here for the match. But I know Charlotte's going to win.
All right, Sammy, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think Charlotte's going to win. I think it'll be a really good match. I think there'll be a lot of interesting spots and stuff in this one because with the Survivor Series match not being as great as we all hoped it would be,
I think
Well, we all said it was a bit dry.
I like
it. Was really dry. The spots were off, and I'm sorry, that spear off the barricade looked so weird.
That's why I think this one will be really good. But if it doesn't come down to Charlotte winning, I think maybe some sort of DQ or something. I don't think it'll be a clean win.
Yeah,
okay.
It can't be. She's the dirtiest diva in the game.
Exactly, yeah.
So
they're kind of going off that whole Flair stuff, so I don't think it'll be a clean win.
Yeah.
Rick's definitely helping her pick up this win, but I feel like they're going to have a lot of time, and I feel like there should be some physical spots, especially being at TLC, and they didn't give them any stipulation with this match, so, like, maybe at the announce table, like, getting tossed over, like, we know there's going to be some barricade spots. I would even like to see a ramp spot, to be honest, so I just feel like this should be a fun match, and they have a lot to live up to from their last match. Not saying their last match was bad, it just wasn't memorable, especially that finish. Like, the finish was just totally forgettable, and the crowd just wasn't involved in it. So I feel like with Rick outside in this match, it's going to add a lot more, and he's going to kind of build more hype to it. So I'm excited, though, and I'm going to go with Charlotte. But yeah, other than that, let's go on to... Is there anything else, Sam, that I'm missing?
I'm just got it up on there now. No, there's no pre-match stuff either, it doesn't say, so...
So maybe there will be a Sasha Bella Twin type of matchup added to that, so...
That's what I think it'll be.
I hope so. I'd love to see the girls have a pre-show match. They could get good time in the pre-show. So
because the girls got the pre-show a couple of years back, didn't they? When it was that Battle Royal and Naomi.
Yeah, won. Naomi won out of nowhere. That was cool.
Later. That was good. That maybe just I don't know. Just I like that. I hope that they get some sort of pre-show thing.
That was a good decision.
Yes, very good decision.
That was her debut match.
Pardon?
That was Naomi's debut match too.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm. And look how far she's come.
That was a way of testing how she could do in the ring, wasn't it? So that was really good. I liked it.
Do you remember that spot she did against Eve when Eve was on the outside and she did a little flip over the ropes and scared her, and then Eve tried to grab her feet and she did a flip over back into the ropes and then drop kick through. I just thought that was so cool. I'd like to see her do that again.
I'm gonna rewatch that match later.
Yeah. Anyways, that's it for TLC. Anybody want to talk about Breaking Ground this week?
Yes!
Did you watch Breaking Ground, Sam?
I love it. It's like my favorite show.
Oh, then perfect.
Go on, take us for the ride, Sam.
Yes.
It's just amazing. And I think because we got the whole Baymella stuff, it's just so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love Baymella.
It makes me so happy. And I love that they talked, well, if you haven't watched it, I might ruin it a bit here. But, when Carmella got injured by Eva at the live show, they showed it all, and going into the next week's episode, we're going to see what happened and everything. So, I just love it. I absolutely love it. You can't write that. You can tell it's all real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a documentary.
That's why I absolutely love it. Whereas, Total Divas is a documentary using the comma things, what they're called.
I don't know. But, Total Divas is a reality show. It's
different. So, that's the best way to describe it. That's a reality show, so it's sort of scripted. This is real and genuine, and you see the struggle of all these people. I felt so sorry for people like Devin Taylor and Cal Bishop, who you literally saw lose their jobs on TV.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
It was brilliant, though. I loved it.
With William Shatner narrating the whole thing.
I think his voice is so weird.
I love William Shatner here on Breaking Ground. He really makes it for me, to be honest.
Me too.
I just love it. And I'm loving seeing all of these newer divas and these newer superstars. I love seeing Nia last week, and then this week a little bit too when Cal left, and seeing how emotional she got, because they're all kind of a big family, we've heard about NXT so many times before. So, but yeah, I love the Baymella storyline. I'm happy that Bayley's really getting a lot of shine on Breaking Ground, and I was happy to see Carmella as well. And I'm actually kind of happy to see how she did get the concussion, because and she just Eva just kicked her right in the side,
right in the face. Yeah,
isn't it so cool? Because remember, when was it? This was in October that she got injured. And,
I think so.
We're all going on about our life, and then all of a sudden we see on Twitter Carmella's out with a concussion. We're all like, oh my God, what happened? And then we find out it was Eva Marie who kicked her in the head. And out of our curiosity, everybody wants to see videotape. You go on YouTube to look for the videotape to see how it happened. But no, you turn on the network and you watch Breaking Bad, and it's all there for you.
Breaking Ground.
Oh, I said Breaking Bad.
Watching Breaking Bad.
Well, you turn on Breaking Ground, and then you see it all like unfold. So I love the concept of the show, and that didn't happen too long ago, which shows you how current the show really is. You know what I
Really?
mean? Like it's not like 6 months ago. You know what I mean? This is actually like maybe like a month or two ago. Not that
Like that
long.
episode when Devin got released. Like that was
Yeah.
only about a couple weeks right before she did.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my gosh, it was so current.
Cool. Yeah, it's so cool that and I like how they film like that, and I love looking at Jason Jordan on that show.
Oh, Jason Jordan is bae on this show. Like,
I don't
delicious.
find him attractive, but like when I've been
Really?
watching Breaking Ground,
of course you don't.
Let me carry on. But I watched a bit of Breaking Ground, and I'm like, I understand why you find him attractive, and he is. But I'll let you guys have him. It's okay.
He's kind of cocky, like his personality and stuff. But I just like looking at him.
As he
I
should
really
be.
quite like that Tito.
You like what?
Is it Tito Sabatelli?
Oh.
Ew, of course
looks
you would.
like
He's got a nice body.
Days.
He's got a great body, but that face, though.
He's a butterface.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's my type. Have you not
Yeah.
noticed who I like? I like the ugly ones in the face. No one else
Ugly
can steal them from me.
Oh, Sam.
No one will steal them away from me, and they'll be so happy that someone loves them. That's why I have them all.
Oh,
Still
man,
single,
I
by the
love
way, if
Sam.
anyone was wondering.
Sam, you too, buddy.
We gotta get you a man for the new year, Sam.
Yes, please.
Butterface, though. Get it right.
But a face, but then like a hot bod.
Hot bod, but the face.
Yeah, hot bod, their face. I like it.
Oh my god, too funny. But Breaking Ground it's just the shit. I love it.
It's thebomb.com.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm really hoping to see Alexa on it.
I don't think she's on it.
No, she's not been on it, but I really want to see her on it.
I know
I
Finn
think it'd be
Balor.
really interesting.
I know Finn Balor's not on it. He doesn't want to be on it. He said it's not good for his character, and I
Yeah.
believe that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just think if you did have Alexa on it, she could talk about, like, for the timeline that we're in now, like when she had that mini push.
I don't know. They don't really have heels on it. It's all baby faces.
That's true.
Except
Well,
for
Nia's
Nia.
on there.
Yeah. Well, she's new. I don't know.
I feel like we'll maybe get to see Alexa. I don't feel like we'll see Eva, though, because I feel like WWE will just want her for Total Divas.
I don't think she can with her contract with E.
That's true. Yeah. But they are showing her, but I guess it's all kind of the company thing, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I think
but
we'll
yeah.
get Billy. I think Billy will definitely
I'm hoping to see Billy Kay and even Peyton, to be honest, kind
can
of
we
maybe
talk about
seeing how they
NXT?
develop their characters.
Let's
Like,
talk
that would
about
be cool.
NXT. Let's talk about NXT now.
Yes, let's move on to NXT. So, James, you want to start off this week?
Okay. I don't know where to start off. NXT was just over the top good. So
Let's talk about Asuka and Emma first.
I don't really remember. You guys have to jog my memory, Nick. Sorry. I just.
Oh, okay. No problem. So, Emma and Dana were backstage, and Tom Phillips was there. So he's kind of the backstage interviewer now that Dana got canned. And that other random creepy one that was there last week, he's gone now. Anyways, so they were talking to them, and he asked Dana if she's calmed down yet from last week. And and she's like, yeah, I'm okay. She's like, but Asuka's not going to be okay after next week, blah, blah, blah. And then asks if Dana's worried. And Dana really just kind of jogs everybody's memory that she was the one that started this whole Divas Revolution. Without the Divas Revolution, it wouldn't have been without the Emma-lution. So I thought that was kind of a cool line. And I'm liking the whole aggressive heel Emma lately. So, but yeah. And then they moved on, and it was Asuka versus Deonna Purrazzo, or I don't know what her last name was. But she's kind of basic. Like, she's from New Jersey. But yeah, we'll get into the match afterwards. But yeah. So
Hey, she gave us a retweet.
Who gave us retweet?
Deonna Peruzzi, whatever her name is.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she.
Thanks, girl.
You don't
Sorry
remember,
for
Nick?
keeping-
It was you. She liked something that you posted. Or maybe it was Tom.
I think maybe it was Tom.
Yeah, but she did it on the PipeBomb podcast on Twitter. But anyways, she got knocked the hell out by Asuka. Asuka gave it a nice roundhouse kick when Dana Brooks and Emma came out. And can I say that Dana and Emma are starting to gel together? And they're starting to feel each other. I really like that. I love that Emma she had her kick start and she started to progress, because her backstage kind of promo was a little better. It wasn't great, but it was a little better. But I'm excited for this match. The build up for this match has been very well. Very strong.
I really like the build-up. I'm enjoying how Emma's trying not to show that she's not afraid of Asuka, but Asuka's just so dominating and running through all these women in NXT. And to just see them try to come out and distract her and to just see how she knocked out the other girl, it's really cool story build. So I feel like Emma's going to get her ass beat. But I also liked backstage with kind of the comical moments with Dana. She still needs to work on the mic a bit, but I did like when she was like, "Crouch down, Tom, get down."
I love.
She like pats her head. She's like, "You're so tall."
She's so cute. I love her.
Aww.
I don't know about
Dana
that
Brooks
outfit.
on Breaking Ground as well,
Oh,
yeah, she's been on there a couple times.
and she's heel. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Oh, that is true.
Go on, carry on.
No, what did you think about your girl on the mic?
Oh, okay, so I am really, 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 really loving it. It's about time she had something good going for her, but I cannot stress enough that she really needs this win.
Yeah.
Because, she hasn't had that great of a pay-per-view career, I suppose we can kind of call it. I don't think she's ever won a pay-per-view match.
Well, that takeover botch, but
Yeah, but but that was a bot. She wasn't supposed to win that one. So I think this can kind of kind of cover it up a bit for her. I just really needed to win. Please win. Please.
Do you agree,
Asuka
James?
needs her first loss, but I think it will be at the cost of a cheating, with Dana.
I think Emma does need this win. I think it's time for Asuka to face her first loss in WWE, well NXT, and I think Emma should be the one. Emma's the only one. She's the one who started off this Divas Revolution with Paige, and she's fans would respect and it would be more believable than Dana beating Asuka. So I think Emma's the right girl that it should go to, and it will carry on the storyline. It could continue on for another couple of weeks, and Emma could win with Dana Brooks helping. It could be a dirty win. It don't have to be clean. But I really feel Emma needs this win as well.
Here, I'm going to disagree with y'all. I feel like Asuka's going to win. And here's my reasons why. So, Nia Jax is facing up against Bayley. She's also currently undefeated down in NXT right now. So, I feel like we'll go into that a little bit later, but I don't feel like NXT is going to drop 2 undefeated streaks at NXT London. And Asuka's just been so dominating lately, and I feel like, yes, Emma is a little bit more credible than Dana, but I don't feel like she should be the one to actually beat Asuka for the first time. So I feel like it's going to be a really good showing, and I feel like Dana's going to try to get involved, and then she's going to get her ass beat too. So I just feel like Asuka, especially this big major NXT London pay-per-view, she just got a new shirt out as well, so I feel like they're really just going to keep pushing her. So I'm going to go with Asuka though.
Yeah, I think
What's the
Asuka's
shirt
going
like?
to win.
It's kind of cute. It's like,
Go on.
pardon, what'd you say?
I love her shirt.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's like the face mask that she has, and it's like, it kind of reminds me of the Joker a bit. Like, there's this painting of the Joker, like, fading into black, and you see all the colors, so it's really, really nice. And it's like a black shirt with the face. It's just cute. It's on her Instagram and Twitter. But
Oh, wait, I think that she retweeted someone wearing it.
she retweeted herself wearing it.
I think I've seen one. I think I know what you mean now. Yeah.
Because she got new merch and, Bayley got 2 new shirts as well.
But I think she's gonna win, but I think Emma should win. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
I agree with you guys. I feel like Emma, in her heel career right now, this kind of second run they're giving her, and how dominating she's been, she's kind of building momentum.
Because
she needs to win, but not against Asuka.
My thought is, where does Emma and Dana go after this loss? You know what I mean?
I have a kind of idea, but...
What do you think?
Well, I think after Emma gets her ass beat at NXT London, I feel like Cameron should come back, and all 3 of them could be like, oh my god, like, Asuka is just so dominating. Like, who the hell does she think she is coming into our division, blah, 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 beating all of our asses, and kind of, like, establishing themselves, and they're all 3 of them can start beating down Asuka, and just beat the shit out of her, and then maybe, like, add in Carmella into that feud, beat her down, and then have Athena come and debut that way. So it just kind of adds Cameron into something too, because then little shout out to Cameron. She gave us a retweet for the bombshell of the day a couple days ago and got like over 50 likes and like 25 retweets. So thanks, girl. But yeah, that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see kind of Cameron included there, and I just feel like that would keep Emma and Dana still in the picture as well.
I don't know. I don't think they need
we'll
Cameron.
See.
We'll see what happens. You know what? I have faith in NXT, like you say a lot, so I feel like they're going to handle it well.
Yeah, of course. They always do.
Yeah.
NXT always takes care of it. But can we talk about Miss Freddy Cougar, Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss?
Yes.
Alexa is everything. I freaking love Alexa. The first time I seen this girl cut a promo, the first thing I thought was, she's going to make a great heel. And remember when they had that YouTube video going around with all the NXT superstars practicing on promos and stuff like that? And This is back when they had her as...
it was like a country girl.
Yeah, the country girl. And she was cutting a little promo backstage. This is right before she transitioned into the Bliss Blue thing. So she was like in a tweener thing and she cut a promo. And I was like, I think she's going to make a good heel. But WWE had no intentions of making her heel right away. They wanted her to be a babyface. And with the tutu and all that good stuff. But... and then you skip over like 2 years from then, and you come to now, and you see on NXT her hands just like flexing with the skeleton with the nail. I was like, oh my god, look at this girl! And then it zooms out, she looks like Freddy Cougar. And I was like, what the hell? And then you see the Bamf faction behind. At first, I thought it was a woman behind her, but it was Blake. He had like a belly shirt, and I was like, dude, with the pigtails and all this. I was like, whatever. And then she's just cutting a promo, blaming them, and she's like so sassy with such an attitude. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna make it up to you. We're gonna come out tonight. We're gonna win. And she goes, yeah, that's what I like, because those are my boys. And I was like, yes, Alexa, you are such a great mouthpiece.
She was so bratty.
Oh, she's the best. She's like, that's what a heel needs to be. Bratty, annoying, I just loved her. And then a lot of people were confused with her Freddy Cougar look. And I
was too. I was like, what the hell?
She put out the tweet, Nightmare of NXT. So she kind of tied it in. Like they're the bad rambunctious group in NXT. So they want to be like Freddy Cougar. Whatever. Who cares? It's so random. She should have did that for October. But I'm cool. But I love the hair color. The green and red. I thought it was cute. Like Blake and Murphy's gear was on point. I was like, you know what? I actually like the gear.
I like the gear color, yeah. I just don't like those sweater pieces.
Yeah, the sweaters were a bit crazy, but anyways, Alexa on mic was fire. What'd you think about it, Sammy?
I haven't seen this.
Ay, Vimedi. Yeah.
I know I got it downloaded, and I was going to watch it about an hour ago, and then we were like, wait, should we do a show? And I was like, okay, I'll get ready.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm loving this heel Alexa. Like, initially, I was so against it. I really, really was.
I remember.
It's really good. I really like it.
I love her.
I didn't feel it at first. I felt like they had too many heels down there.
Mm-hmm.
And not enough faces like fan favorites or whatever. But, I like the way that, we've all said there's no such thing as a face and a heel anymore. It's kind of working. It's just personality. So I really like it. I'm okay with it now.
What do you think, Nick?
My thing is, I love Alexa. She's been improving a lot. She's great in the ring. I'm liking her heel character, but all of these props that they've been adding in, I'm still not really here for these gloves yet. I thought they were kind of...
I love them.
I thought they were kind of interesting, but now this Freddy Krueger one, it was just kind of over the top. And, I was watching it with someone who is not familiar with WWE, and they're like, what the hell? They were so confused, and it just, with her character being this bratty, self-absorbed girl, she's got her boys behind her, if she messes up, she blames them and everything like that. It just doesn't really tie in well. That's my only nitpick about that, but aside the promo that she pulled, I really liked it, and it really did show how far she's come. So.
You know what they need to do with Alexa Bliss when you're bringing it up, watching it with somebody who's not a common watcher? What they should do with Alexa Bliss is have her start hitting people with it while she's out there with Blake and Murphy. You know what I mean? Say when the ref's not looking and somebody's kneeling on the ropes, she could just walk by and punch them, and that would be the punch to help them win these matches. You know what I mean?
Oh, with the gloves?
Yeah, so when they open up a promo with her flexing her hands and somebody's like, what the hell? I'd be like, oh no, she uses that to help her boys win matches.
I like that, because it's kind of like a Regal-esque type thing, when you get the brass knuckles.
Yeah, so the power of the punch.
I think that would be perfect, and it would kind of establish them and differentiate them from the other tag teams down there.
And they need to stop being I think when they get introduced, they should be called Bamf. You know what I mean? Instead of the Blake and Murphy factor. I think it should be Banff, so it could be Blake, Alexa, Murphy factor. I think that's what they need to do. So they just need to pull in that group in a little tighter and put some meaning behind Alexa Bliss's glove if you're gonna take a shot of it. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I agree with that though. I like that idea.
Or she could turn it into like a chokehold where she just wraps her hands around, because she's a small girl, but this hand can help her hold a tighter grip on somebody, and she could start choking divas out backstage or something. They gotta put a meaning behind the glove.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because for such a small, petite, beautiful girl, like these gloves just look off from what she's kind of portraying as her character. So, but if she incorporates that, especially as like a manager, that's so cool. Yeah. Like I was just mentioning with Melina a couple minutes ago, like having those props added in to make her character, I agree with that. But let's go on to the next Diva match that we had there. It was Miss Bayley. Well, she had a backstage segment, didn't she?
Yeah, I think so. Yep, and she was talking about Nia Jax.
And the match that she has. Yeah, so she had her match up against Peyton Roy. So she kind of had her re-debut as her character. What she call herself? The Venus Flytrap of NXT. So.
Oh, is that it?
Doesn't that mean whore?
No.
Oh.
A Venus Flytrap eats live things like bugs, flies, whatever.
What does she eat?
Right?
I'm thinking of a penis flytrap.
Oh my god. Yeah, a Venus flytrap is a plant. It's kind of weird looking, and it's like it doesn't move, and then whenever animals or insects crawl on it, because it's got like nectar and stuff, it like snatches it and it eats it and absorbs it and shit. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's why she's referring to herself now, because she has this whole flower gimmick thing. But before I get into it, James, what do you think of this? Because I know that you were not a big fan of her when she came in.
I wasn't. I definitely wasn't. But when the song came out, the ding, 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 sexy, I was like, I kind of like the theme song, and I think out of her and Billie Kay, she should stick with it just because of the entrance. I think the entrance is cute, but I think she overdid it a bit. And I think she needs to scale back a bit. Not much, just a bit. I really like how she gets into the ring, how she sniffs the flower. And I think that's the only time she should sniff the flower. Because she sniffed it too many damn times. And I thought the bitch was going to be high before the match started.
I know, Mitchell was like, what is in this flower? This girl is getting high.
Opium.
But I love the ring gear. The ring gear is beautiful. I loved it. It was cute. The color, it goes with her skin tone. And her hair was on point. I loved how her hair was slicked back. No other diva does that. It's different, and it'll really separate her from the two. She kind of looked like a snake to me. The way her movement in the ring, her poise.
Corey Graves mentioned that on commentary as well.
What did he say?
He said that she moves very snake-like in the ring too.
Wow,
so I think that's kind of like what she's. I don't know. It's like she's this dangerous-esque type of. Venus
woman.
But they do move a lot. When you can go on YouTube and watch a Venus Flytrap, you'll see it wave around in the wind. It always. I had a neighbor who had one. It was the weirdest thing. He left it out in his like little greenhouse, and you'd always see it like wave around. And I used to be like, "What the fuck is that?" And that's when my sister told me, "Oh, it's a Venus Flytrap." And I was like, "Nuh-uh. Are those things real?" Like I didn't even believe like it was a real thing. I've heard about it. I didn't know it was like a real thing.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was like the coolest thing, and it moves a lot. So I loved her swag and her swagger in the ring. Her movement was on point. I loved her when she got Bayley onto the ropes, and she like put her foot on her neck, and then she grabbed the bottom ropes just to add extra pressure.
That's so cool. That was awesome.
It was cool.
I feel like I really need to watch this. Like, it sounds so interesting.
No, it's very
cool. It was great.
And they gave her a lot of time. She had a good offense with Bayley. Bayley was selling for her and everything. It was like on point. But the thing is, she needs to scale back a bit and really figure out this character and see where she wants to go with it, because it does need work. Like, it's not on.
She was very quiet. She was very quiet in the ring too. And I don't know if maybe she might have listened to one of our podcasts, but we mentioned that she was too loud in the ring and like whiny. But like in this match, she was just very quiet, and I feel like she could be maybe a little bit more aggressive. But the ring movement, everything, all of her moves were on point. I love the spinning heel kick. That corner, like chokehold, was amazing. I thought that was so innovative. And yeah, the entrance, I really liked the entrance, how she looked at the camera too before she like sniffed the flower. So I was like, okay, I with this girl, and I know we've kind of given her some slack, but she's a great worker. So I feel like if she just kind of like gets maybe a promo, and like maybe we'll see a little bit more of what she like developed in this character, because maybe she came up with this herself and like has an idea behind it and why she's the Venus flytrap and why she moves like that. So maybe we'll see in the next couple weeks. But I was impressed with her.
Because we put that poll about her on the podcast Twitter.
Yeah.
About like, like what are your thoughts? Does she have potential, or is she just like another jobber? And 65% said that she has potential, so she should do well.
You know what? I had a thought. You guys ever watch Batman Forever with
Poison Ivy?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what she reminded me of. And I want her to cut promos in a room with like leaves and flowers all around her with like a smog mist. That is so inexpensive, WWE. Buy fake plants and she could always use it for her promos, and have her sit like on a leaf or something.
Or a field of flowers.
Something. Like, get her out in nature and just have her sit there and just talk about her next victim, and then she'll strike. Like, that's how she'll be. Because Venus flytraps, they just sit there, they follow you, and then they snap.
Yeah, they're patient, they're silent, and then they get you.
So that's what they need to do. They just should, instead of keeping her silent, have her talk. In WWE mode, keeping her silent is keeping her out of the ring before she's ready to snap. And that's when she's going to catch... Like, I would love for her to just sit there and just talk about a diva, like Carmella, and then just attack Carmella out of anywhere. Because she's very vicious, and we saw her do that in her match with Bayley. And
she was great. That hit to the back of the neck, like that really got the crowd invested. They were like, ooh.
They were cheering for her. She was getting props. Because, like, she did...
I love that Bayley... I'm sorry, I just was going to say, I love that Bayley chant, too, in NXT. Hey, we want some Bayley.
I love her. And they even, like, when she came out and she started doing her poses and, like, really, like, stalking Bayley in the ring, and they were, like, better than Eva. She got better than Eva chants. And stuff.
And then they were like, "That's not hard." NXT so ratchet.
I know, but Peyton, props to you. I'm so glad that you sat down and you really put some thinking into it. I can see that this girl really thought about her character.
And you know what? Darius actually mentioned this to us before, because we were kind of dragging her a while, and he's like, "Did you ever see her new gimmick?" Because we were talking about Billie Kay, and now that we've seen it, like I can kind of see where he was kind of like defending her and stuff. So,
hey, it's cool. I like it, Darius. I'm here for it, and I just want to see it grow. I want to see her develop it, and I want to see.
No pun intended. Watch it grow. Plants, flowers.
I love that Poison Ivy gimmick, though, James, having her kind of like stalk her victims, like, but be very like elegance behind stage and stuff like that. I just think that'd be so cool.
And the thing is, like, she don't gotta be like, how Alexa Bliss has a lot of attitude and Team Bad is very sassy. You know what I mean? Like those. I want her to be a very calm and collected heel. Like, oh, you'll get yours.
Maybe even a little seductive.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, like, we don't have a seductive diva just yet, but I don't know if that's going to be like what Billy's going to turn into, but I'm excited for her.
I like it all. I think it's really good. The thing I just really hate is her name.
Peyton Royce?
I just think it sounds too upper class, and
they need to drop the Royce.
Posh.
I think the Royce will get dropped. It should just be Peyton. That's
that'll be okay. I get because Rolls Royce cars, they're like quite expensive. I think that's why I kind of link it all together, and it just sounds too posh.
Yeah, Peyton Royce gotta go.
Maybe they could give her a different last name, like some sort of a plant last name, or like I don't know.
Peyton Flora.
No, I think it should just
Peyton Ivy.
I think it should just be Peyton. Peyton. Period. Done.
Yeah.
Or maybe
WWE likes just having the single name. So
you gotta come on. There's Madonna. There's Cher. There's what I mean. Like all these one-namers. So you gotta. She has to come out with Peyton. I feel like that's the only way to go. And WWE is very known for dropping last names, and I think her last name will be dropped. It should just be Peyton, and she should be pushing for that. Because think about it, when fans
let's just hope they don't drop Peyton and just give her Royce.
No. It should just be Peyton. But girl, keep it going. You're doing a good job. And her makeup was on fleek. I loved her makeup.
Yeah, she looked great.
She looked great. Her tan was on point. Now, be careful with tanning now. I don't want her to go crazy. I don't want you to get crazy like a little Oompa Loompa. But I don't want her looking like an Oompa Loompa because her tan was on point. It was almost borderline orange, but she was like still reasonable. Like it was like a good tan.
Yeah, I think if I watch it through, I'll understand.
I can't wait to hear what you got to say about her because I think you're gonna like it.
I hope I do.
I think she might become one of your favorites, Sam, to be honest, because you kind of like the alternative divas, and she's kind of got a different look, different gimmick, so I feel like...
I hope I do. You know, I've got, like, Becky, Emma, and Carmella at the moment. I'm okay with those three.
Right, yeah, those are good ones.
They need to change her Titantron. They need to add more greenery in it. They need
to be honest, I feel like she needs a new theme. Like, that theme is okay, but it's too bubble pop.
Is it like generic diva kind of thing, yeah?
Have you heard it before? You must have heard it before.
Like the same with the Billie Kay one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it. Wow.
It's very heelish, but it's not like... I don't know. I don't mind it, but I don't like it for her or Billie Kay.
I don't like it for either of them either.
I feel like it would be appropriate for a different diva, like some other diva maybe, but not those.
It could be appropriate for those girls that are, hey, just to get beat down on. Like
Deanna had what was it? Like the Total Divas Charm and Beauty song when she came out.
I play that in work all the time. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a good beat.
The one that goes, hey, I don't like that song. Tonight I'm gonna dance all night. I hate it. It's so corny. And that's another thing. I hate when the divas are coming out and you hear, 'cause I'm back.
I know.
I'm like, ugh. I'm like, why can't you just play the SmackDown theme song or the Raw theme song? Like, why you gotta
just keep that exclusive for the Total Divas that come out, like the Bellas or like Alicia or something, like
I don't
not Paige, not Becky Lynch or Sasha Banks. Like,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I just wish we could get Feelin' Me back. Oh, I love that.
Do. Wasn't that Crystal Marshall's theme song?
Yeah.
I could tell that.
How did that one go again?
I could tell that you're feeling me.
The way you break it down me.
I love
that one.
That was such a good beat.
That was everything. What do we got next on the map for us?
Other than that, for NXT, like, was there anything else? Oh, Nia Jax and Eva Marie came out after the match.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. I like how she shut Eva Marie up. She's like,
oh my god,
I can talk for myself.
The heat that they had as soon as Eva came out behind Nia, though, the crowd just ate these girls alive, which I think is perfect to have them paired together and have Eva on the outside, just that heat magnet for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But they were great. But yeah, continue, James.
Eva just had, she was like, Bayley, blah, blah, blah. And then Nia's like, I don't need you to talk for me. And the crowd was just booing and booing. And Nia kind of got drowned with the boos. I feel like they threw her off a bit. But that's okay. That was her first promo on the, having an in-ring promo. That was her first time. So I'm going to cut her some slack. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And the crowd did not even give them a chance to breathe. But I liked Eva Marie waving at Bayley, being very seductive and mischievous. And she felt like the bad bitch because she was standing next to Nia Jax. And Nia Jax got her back. But I also read that Eva Marie is not going to be in London. She's not there. She didn't fly out with them. So we won't see Eva Marie at TakeOver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's not going to be there.
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate.
Do we have another NXT beforehand? Like before?
No, next week is NXT London.
Yeah, it's Wednesday at 3 p.m. my time, so I'm going to miss it. I can't watch it live. I'll be at work.
Oh, damn, I'll be at school.
I think that's about 8 my time then.
Yeah, 8 at your time, Sammy.
Why is it so... Oh, it's because of London. Yes. I was like, why is it so damn early?
Stop hating on us.
Yeah, now you know how we feel.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm going to have to watch it. Wait, on Wednesday?
Wednesday, yep.
Oh, I'm totally up for that. I'm off work Wednesday. So.
You're going to be the only one watching it.
I'm Tom. Tom will watch it.
I'm going to stay off Twitter and I'm staying off the
Instagram.
The chat. I'm staying off everything until I get home. And stop.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I might use our account and maybe live tweet it.
No, go ahead, Sammy. Like you should take our account and go on and tweet and everything. We just
yes,
look.
Please do. Please do.
So definitely do that because it's gonna.
I will live tweet it.
Yeah, you should. You definitely should.
I think that's something we should really do with exclusive, because it's kind of hard for all of us to do all of our Twitter accounts, but like our exclusive account for the PipeBomb podcast, I feel like we should live tweet the pay-per-views.
Definitely somebody, like we'll pick somebody out of the group. Oh, it's your turn to do it.
Yeah, like I could do TLC this Sunday.
Perfect.
And I will take Takeover.
Yeah, perfect.
Done.
So and that will be perfect. And then like I said, Sam, like you and I are taking control of it and stuff like that now that Tom's just kind of taking a hiatus right now. But like anybody that out of the crew that wants to like add any shade or like just go over, like hands down, it's our whole group thing together.
It's our baby. All of us.
Yes. It
It's
takes
so
a village.
fun too.
It takes a village to raise a baby.
It's so confusing having it on my phone along with my other one.
Really?
Because the accounts keep like switching back and forth.
Oh yeah,
But
me
it's
too.
Oh my god, what if you go tweet some dirty shit to somebody and then you put it on our PipeBomb podcast?
I know, I was like trying not to drunk tweet on it last night. I was like, please make sure it's not that one. And I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to drunk tweet, it's okay.
Drunk tweet.
Oh my gosh. I think that was all for our topics though. Unless you want to do NXT Takeover predictions real quick or...
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're going to have a show until next Wednesday.
Did we talk about SmackDown?
Oh yeah, what happened with SmackDown? I think it was just Becky and
we
Paige.
did. Yeah, Becky pinned Paige.
Yeah, that was a fun match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
They have good chemistry, and then I think Charlotte came out to do a little distraction on Paige.
Yeah, it was awesome. I liked it.
And then she took the credit after Becky won.
Yeah, of course. She's a Flair.
She's a Flair. She needs that.
We're Flairs. We're champions. I love that quote. I loved it. We're Flairs. We're champions, baby.
Oh, and I just want to mention, like, whenever she did turn on her backstage, which is like, what the hell was that? And she's like, Becky, like, we're on the main roster now. Like, I'm just giving you a lesson. Like, come on, you need to step it up. Like, everybody's stepping it up except you.
That's
and I'm like, damn, girl. Like, that's kind of harsh.
That's my girl. My heel Charlotte is coming back, and that's the girl I fell in love with. Because when she
I feel like Charlotte has the Eve Torres treatment, though. Like, she was that athletic girl. Like, she was great in the ring, but she just didn't really connect with the fans. Turn her heel, boom, she's gonna be like amazing.
I think she connected with the fan. I think she was a good baby face, but like her as a heel is just like on fire, like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean like main roster, like NXT she connected, but main roster when she's baby face, they just kind of wooed. That was about it.
Yeah, that's all you can do. That's it, because she's a Flair. That's all she can relate to is woo, woo, woo for the fans.
I'm waiting for her to do that like the stumbly drop thing.
Yeah, I've seen her do that on a couple live events.
Like her dad? I can't wait for her to show off and walk around the ring. I can't wait until she knocks out Paige on Sunday.
They need to get out of a limo.
Oh.
That's what they should do this Sunday, is have both of them arrive at TLC out of the limo before the
I will live. Like, I love that she keeps walking out with her dad and she's talking about money and the Rolex watches on Miss TV.
Yes!
Like, everything, like her and her dad like this. And then Ric Flair talking about jet flying and trend setting and their watches. And woo! And then she puts her caption, diamonds are forever. And Flair's like, we don't need this. We're Flairs. We're champions. And I was like, yes, I love it. They're like a dynasty. And I freaking, because his daughter's accomplished. Like, everybody knows his daughter is legit badass and she's good. And when she tells you she's gonna whoop your ass, she's gonna whoop your ass. And Flair's the same way. So I love how cocky they are. I love it. They're my favorite.
You know what I would like to see? Like, I know you're loving this right now currently, not anytime soon, but like the ego of Charlotte just keep building of being a Flair and living the lifestyle of a Flair until she's like, I don't need you, Dad. And then like my idea of having her turn on her father,
great.
like they could establish that around SummerSlam or something. I don't know.
That would be like, you know, when Paige stepped into the new realm of being a heel when she called out her dad, her brother, and I was like, oh, she just hit new territory. Now Paige is the anti-diva, period. And she's running alone. And I love Paige alone. She don't mess with anybody. That's how Paige needs to be branded as. But with Charlotte, right now with her dad is perfect. But to take her to that next level and to make people really hate her is for her to diss her dad.
Yeah,
that's when they would go into another level.
Can you imagine? She chops your dad down, puts him in the figure eight.
Oh, that would be everything. That would be everything. You know they probably want to do that. You know.
He sells it for days.
He would sell for his daughter. He will. You know what? I can't wait. I can't wait for Charlotte to do something to Paige, like knock her down the apron, and have Flair take off his coat and woo in her face and go all crazy. Like I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't know. This is my favorite faction. They top the Wyatt, the League of whatever, the Authority, like the Flairs. I'm here for the Flairs.
The Flairs are great right now.
They're everything. Everything.
But yeah, other than that, I think that's... Anybody want to mention anything else before we go? That was all of our topics, so...
Oh, we were going to do NXT rundown.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry. NXT
Nick,
Takeover
we gotta
London
go.
predictions. My bad.
Nick is on a run.
Let's go. Let's start with the title match, the main title match, Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. So I'm not a big fan of Samoa Joe, but the feud's been okay. Like from what I've seen on NXT, he keeps choking out Finn, and then Finn just keeps spitting all over himself. It's kind of gross. But I feel like Finn's going to pick up this win for sure, and I hope he debuts kind of a new look with his paint, because I know he likes to keep the red and black, but maybe have just a different style with it.
I think there will be something new.
Yeah, especially in London, maybe add some blue in or something. I don't know.
It'll be good. I think Finn will win too.
Yeah. What about you, Jane?
I don't know, man. With all the top guys going on the main roster, could they be bringing Finn Balor up to the main roster soon? I don't know.
I think it's too soon.
I think it's too soon too. I really don't know. I don't know who's gonna win, but I hope Finn wins. I hope it's.
Do you think he'll maybe have some Finn Balor, Samoa Joe in the Rumble?
I could see either of them being in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Specifically Samoa Joe, actually.
He gets such a pop if he does.
I see Samoa Joe more than Finn in the Rumble.
Yeah.
I see Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, maybe Enzo, or just a random a couple NXT guys should really actually get in the Rumble this year versus bringing back old quad Kevin Nash there. No, thank you.
I think the NXT guy is going to be Sami Zayn this year because he's on the back. He's back. He's on the road again.
Yeah, he's doing live events. Sammy tweeted it out on our official account the other day. So he's wrestling Finn Balor actually. So that would be an awesome match to see.
I think it's going to be him in the Rumble. It's definitely going to be Sami Zayn.
I hope so. And that was kind of my idea for WrestleMania, is to have Sami Zayn versus Owens, for the IC title at WrestleMania. But if they keep if they do Owens and Lesnar, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. Either way, Owens is winning. He definitely has a spot on the WrestleMania card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's for sure. So good for him. And Owens is one of my favorite heels. I love the
Me
guy.
too. I love Owens. He's Mitchell's not a big fan of him for some reason. He's always I'm just not here for him. I love his in-ring trash talk. He is the funniest. He's so good in the ring. He's so quick in the ring. I'm here for Kevin Owens.
Why? Is he a Sabrina the Teenage Witch fan?
That's too funny. But yeah, let's go on to the next match. So the tag team match, Dash and Dawson versus Enzo and Big Cass.
Dash and Dawson all day. That's what I'm going for.
Yup. Okay. Agreed.
You know what?
Taking the win.
I feel ya, but for some reason, I think Enzo and Big Cass are picking up the win.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them because I feel like one title's got to change at NXT TakeOver London, and it's not going to be the main title, and it's not going to be the women's title. So, speaking of the women's title, Nia Jax will get her first women's championship match against Bayley. So, what do you think? I guess we'll go into a little bit more detail with this one. So, who do you think's going to win, and what do you kind of think the rundown of it's going to be? So, James, we'll start with you.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I don't know how the hell Bayley's going to put away Nia Jax, and that's one of the reasons why I'm really anticipating this match. Yeah. I want to see the finish. Can she lock the belly to Bayley, on Nia Jax? I don't see it. I don't know, man. I don't know.
She's going to have to put her away with something else.
Could Nia Jax be the... You know how I said not every diva needs a long title run. Could Bayley be the one with the shortest title run? It's possible. It's very possible.
I don't know. She's been picking up a lot, but that's the thing, though. She's been having a lot of women's title matches, like Eva, Alexa. Now she's moving on to, or she defended it against Sasha in that Iron Man match.
This is her third defense.
She already has 3 defenses, so this is her 4th title defense.
Could it be the one to take her out?
It will be.
You think so?
You're going.
I'm backing Nia 100%.
Nia's my girl, though. She's one of my favorite NXT divas right now.
Me too.
She is. Her and Billie Kay, they're my favorite NXT divas. So I don't know. I don't know. No idea.
Nia.
I'm going with Bayley, but for some reason I thought Eva was going to be there, so I thought that could kind of have some aid in helping Bayley, kind of like what Nia did with Eva in that match, but I don't know. Now that she's not going to be there, it's going to be difficult. I don't know how the hell she's going to put away Nia Jax unless it's a count out, but that wouldn't be very fun, so I feel like she's going to do some crazy move. Maybe a top rope move.
Maybe
You know,
the top rope.
Or a
Bayley's super
submission or
athletic.
something.
Or maybe the top rope, Bayley to belly or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
I
think
can easily
there'll be a new submission.
Maybe. I can easily see in this match, though, like, Bayley trying to get the Bayley to belly and, like, trying to lift her, and Nia just being like, like, clocking her, or, like, hitting her with that Samoan drop, or, like, the spine buster.
Or
Oh,
maybe,
yeah, you could have, like, Bayley trying to, like, get it in, and then just have Nia bear hug her.
You know what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I think? I think it's going to be a count out. I think Bayley is going to get counted out, or a knockout, or something, or disqualification, like Nia or her. They're going to get a
Nia's
double
gonna
count
just destroy her.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be something like a double count out where Nia wins, but she can't be the champion because she didn't pin her, or it was like disqualification or a count out or something like that. Because I still think they're going to protect Nia.
Right.
So
Because that's true. They've been building her up,
Yeah.
right? So they could do a double count out with them just battling on the outside and going ham, and then the 10 count happens. They just keep brawling and keep fighting, and then just kind of keep that feud going for a little bit. And down
the
in
next
NXT.
match could be a false count anywhere or something.
Yeah. Oh. NXT, come on.
Because
Just
she
hire
did
us.
throw Bayley through a door. Like, I'm just saying.
That's true.
Bailey's been thrown through a door. She's been thrown through the LED lights. This poor girl, she's been everywhere.
Yeah.
She's getting snatched.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Bayley though. Like, I feel like she's gonna retain. But with this can out, I like that idea. But yeah, let's go to their next women's match. So Asuka versus Emma. I guess we kind of already talked about it. You guys want Emma to win, but do you think she's going to win? Like,
Yes.
Sam, you're going with Emma with the help of Dana.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, James?
Well, that's what I want to happen. I want what Sam wants to happen.
Yeah.
What Sam thinks is going to happen. That's what I want to happen, but I think Asuka's going to... I think they're going to go with Asuka, but I want Emma to win.
I think Asuka's going to knock out Dana Brooke after Dana tries to interfere and, like, help Emma. So she's going to get out of the ring and knock her out. Emma's going to try to, like, almost get the win, and then she's going to get her into the Asuka lock. I'm wondering if the Emma lock can somehow transition into the Asuka lock from a reversal. Like, that would be so cool. But yeah, I feel like Dana's going to get her ass beat somehow in this match, but Asuka's walking out the winner. And I hope she has a new, like, outfit, too. I really want to see a different color with her outfit scheme, because I think it's kind of fun.
With who, Asuka?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see Nia Jax come out with something different, too.
I want to see, like, a different
Purple.
color, like purple or blue, like a dark blue or something.
I just can't wait for her entrance. I'm not like most girls. That is my jam.
TPP is like iTunes account today. Like,
Yeah.
I hope we don't get loads of copyright stuff from us singing all these songs.
no, it's our own voices. I think we'll be good.
Let's hope.
I love the Nia Jax song. Wait, since you just said then, sorry, about iTunes, and us, like, singing a bit like iTunes, I'm going to need iTunes to just, put Becky Lynch's song on as the downloadable ringtone, not just as a song, because I want it as my ringtone. I've got Emma's old one still.
Why don't you just
I
make
really
it?
want it.
You could make it.
Can you?
Yeah, download the app, make a ringtone.
Oh, I didn't know
Hello, hello.
that. I like to be legit.
Make it, girl, make it.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
That's what my ringtone is. All my friends do the dancing of my phone rings.
Oh my god!
It's like amazing.
You know what? I'm actually kind of liking her new theme song.
Me too.
Like, it's kind of growing on me now.
It's-
Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do.
That's what my one is on the game. My entrance is that song.
Is it? Oh my god, speaking of the game, I just recently downloaded a crazy cool Su Young diva.
Ooh, can
Somebody-
you send that in the chat, please?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of her and I'm gonna let you guys see it. And it's so cool, and like she's Sam, when am I gonna drag you?
Yes. When are you
Straight
gonna
after
put out-
this.
You wanna do this now,
Let's
son?
get this done.
Are
I
you-
haven't played in like 3 weeks though.
Oh, here comes the excuse.
He always has an excuse before the beat.
I know.
All right,
I do.
Sammy, I'm gonna face you. So you stay on Skype after we finish this, because I will just carry on.
I have my headsets though. If you want,
I don't. I lost it. I don't know what the hell
Okay.
happened to it.
that's fine by me. Let's get this done.
Yeah. Well, I have
Yes,
my
yes,
Connect.
you guys do like a diva match or something. Do a couple matches and maybe even like. Do you guys know how to record it? Like, if we could do it, put it on the channel.
I don't have the thing to record it. I don't.
I think I know what I'm doing, but I wouldn't be able to do it straight away.
Yeah, it's a process. But let's just have a match first and
give it a little trial or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, I think that's it for all of our topics. What other matches is there for NXT TakeOver? Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. I think that's the last one.
Apollo.
I love Apollo.
Me too.
I had one thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh, sure.
We've mentioned it in the chat like a few days back about maybe a diva joining the World of Nations or League of Nations. Like, who would we go with?
Yeah, we had a poll. I think you made that poll. We had,
did.
I think Becky Lynch had the most votes for that one.
You know who?
I voted Becky.
You know who we didn't even think of that should be in the League of Nations already is Lana.
Is she not technically there with Rusev?
No, she's not there with him every time he's out.
That's why I said if a diva needs to be in there, it's Lana.
Yeah, it should be Lana. I mean, she's already with Rusev. So.
Exactly. I'm like, why the hell don't they bring her out? And she's Russian, for God's sake. I'm like, why isn't she out there with him, WWE? Like, you're so stupid.
I think it's because they're still kind of punishing her.
They
are. So it's like, whatever, you can have this, but you're not in the main event with your man, or you're not in double segments, or like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it could be something like that, but I think maybe down the line, I don't know how long this League of Nations thing's going to last either.
So stupid.
I'm just not, like, I like the concept, but I don't not like the execution of it.
Yeah, same here.
But yeah, other than that, I just want to give a couple more plugs before we go. Sam, where can people follow you on social media if they want to follow the brand?
The brand, Sam Pele _ on Twitter and Instagram. And then I have Snapchat. You can, it's just Sam Pele if you want to watch Will It Float in the Bath every Thursday.
Yeah, his Snapchats are pretty fun, actually, people. So you should actually add him on there. And James, where can people follow you if they want to check with you?
You can follow me at Jimmy James, JAYMES.
Awesome. And actually, I'm becoming a little bit of a brand myself, Sam. You're rubbing off on me. You can follow me on social media at Prince PipeBomb on social media at Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So So aside from that, I don't think there's any more plugs I had mentioned earlier in the show. So you guys have fun with your 2K content, and I'm going to go get something to eat. And thank you guys for listening.
Toodles.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye.